So how's it going guys, Fly here, and welcome back to another GTA 5 mods video. In this one I have something pretty special for you guys, and I think you guys are actually going to love this. So, if you guys do end up enjoying the video, be sure to go and hit that like button down below, as it really would help me out, as always. Now let's go. I'm going to show off this mod right now, and it is amazing. Let's turn around, and it's this. Look at this thing. Now this is actually called the Scorpion. Oh my god, made by Skyline GTL Freak, I believe, on the GTA 5 mod site. He has made, like I've said before, some of the best GTA mods in all of GTA 5, and this is no different. This is just another amazing mod, which really is one of the most creative things I've seen so far. Now, despite being so creative, this thing's actually not an original creation, of course. You guys may recognize this as it's actually the Scorpion from Avatar. Yes, that Avatar, the one with the blue people, is that. And it is very fun to fly and very impressive to look at. So you can see that it has the two vertical rotors there. Has this long tail there, and it's got Hellfire missiles on the sides, and then the cannons, all of which can actually be fired, as well as a glass heads-up display, all of which just looks so cool. So we're going to jump in the cockpit now. We're going to try to jump in the cockpit now. There we go. It took a minute, but we're finally into this thing. It's actually quite hard to get in. You kind of have to be on the left side of it, and it's a bit complicated. But we are in, and look how amazing this looks. So you can see the rotor blades are actually spinning on the outside, and you can see that out of the cockpit. And this just looks so cool. We have an entirely glass cockpit here, and you can see, while none of this is actually like animated heads-up displays because they're not actually taken from the game files, they still look awesome, and we're actually going to take off now. So you can see the joystick does move, the hands are actually mapped to it. And we have working cannons here, like that, or we have the standard missiles, same as you see on all the other weaponized vehicles. But this thing is one of my favourite air mods we've actually seen so far. Gonna go into third person. Look at it! Look how nice this looks. It looks so cool. It almost looks a bit unrealistic, funnily enough, because I feel like the shading on this is a little weird. Like, it kind of stays very, I guess, like more of a grey colour, but it's quite monotone throughout the whole thing. But nonetheless, I still think it looks really cool. That's not for any reason a way to bring it down. This thing looks absolutely awesome, and I really recommend that you guys go check it out. But it's so fun to fly. The handling for this, which actually gets installed with the add-on for the game, is very detailed in so much as it doesn't handle quite like any of the other vehicles. It doesn't just rip the handling files from another helicopter. It's actually seemingly made and like his complete custom one here, and it's really fun. Now, the base install for this is actually made for an add-on, so this doesn't replace any other vehicle, but you can still just then fly it on its own without having to take anything else away. But that does mean that you also need then a trainer to be able to spawn it easily. Or, he actually also mentions that you can just rip the information straight out of the handling and vehicle files, and actually install this as an add-on. I think we're invincible, but I'm not entirely... Yes, I think we are invincible, that's good. There we go. Right, so we've actually come into Fort Zancudo while I was talking here. You can see that we're actually being shot at, because I probably haven't seen anything quite like this Scorpion flying through the air. But just, oh my god, this thing is just so cool. It fits right in. Look at that. So this is the exact model from the movie. It's extremely detailed, like I said, and just so fun to fly. There's not much else I can really say about this. It doesn't do any crazy cool tricks, but nonetheless, I just think by the fact that it looks so cool, it's so detailed. It's very easy to install, and it has its own handling and vehicle meta files. Just a really fun one to fly, very easy one to install, and in-game just looks so cool, and you don't need to replace anything with it unless you want to. So this just means that you can have this in addition to every other vehicle in the game. At some point, this is the kind of thing that I might like to try to make a machinima out of once I get a bit more time, because this just looks so cool, and it lends itself to so many cool storylines, and it looks just very unique. The only other thing that I can think looks remotely like this would probably be the other attack chopper in the game. Its name escapes me now. I can't think of exactly what it's called. Not the buzzard, but the more military, the big one that looks very similar to the main hull of this. They look somewhat similar in the front, but this thing just looks so, just furthermore unique, just because of its very kind of, its futuristic shape, its sci-fi shape. And I think this is definitely one of the best air mods that we've actually covered so far on the channel. We've covered a lot of mods. So, I definitely recommend that you guys go check this mod out. There's of course going to be a link to it in the description down below. While you're down there, be sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it in any way, shape or form. Subscribe for more videos just like this coming very soon, and finally follow me on Twitter. There'll be a link to that in the description also down there, where you can go follow me there for more daily real life, graphic design and GTA 5 and other gaming content every single day. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Flair, signing out.